You can spend years building digital toy projects that sit unused on your hard drive, but once a stranger pays for a tool you built, you move from being a developer for hire to the owner of a software asset. Earning that first dollar is possible without a pre-existing audience or a venture-backed team. This is a strict 30-day roadmap to launch a working application using AI agents to accelerate the entire build process. To succeed as a solo builder, you have to narrow your focus. This triad model defines the starting parameters. You need exactly one simple product, solving one specific problem for one clearly defined customer. Expanding beyond these three constraints leads to feature creep and unfinished projects. Keeping the scope this tight ensures you can reach a launchable state and give yourself a chance to generate actual revenue. The first week is dedicated to validation. Instead of guessing what the market wants, look for personal friction, manual tasks, or disorganized workflows that you currently struggle with. This chart contrasts two types of ideas. Vitamins are nice-to-have tools that people eventually stop using. Painkillers solve immediate, high-urgency problems, which leads to higher retention and an easier sales process. To verify that others share this pain, you mine public data. You can find validated complaints on Reddit or research existing revenue streams on leaderboards like IndiePage to see where money is already being spent. Avoiding this research phase leads to founder goggles, a bias where you fall in love with a complex concept before knowing if anyone actually needs it. Finding hundreds of people actively venting about a specific issue helps you move past guesswork. It provides the data needed to target a problem that people are already frustrated with, reducing the risk that you'll build something no one uses. Once the idea is validated, week 2 focuses on production. You utilize AI agents like Claude Code or Cursor to scaffold and code the core application. Following the SLC framework keeps you on track. This architecture flow illustrates simple. Your app does one thing well with unnecessary branching removed. It must be lovable with a polished interface. Finally, it must be complete. The core feature works reliably without technical errors. A common failure point here is asking AI agents for too much at once. If you prompt for 10 features in a single session, the AI is more likely to introduce hidden bugs that delay your launch. Sticking to the SLC framework keeps your build manageable. It lets you move from a raw idea to a launchable product in just 7 days. In week 3, you stop coding the app and start building the sales infrastructure. This is the system that turns visitors into customers. This wireframe shows a high-converting landing page hierarchy, a benefit-driven headline, a video demo, and social proof to build trust. You then integrate a payment gateway. Offering a single paid tier removes choice friction, turning visitors into customers. You must test this transaction pathway yourself. Register an account, go through the checkout process, and verify that the app grants access after payment. Without a frictionless way to pay, your development effort results in unmonetized traffic. The goal is to make it as easy as possible for a user to move from seeing your landing page to using the tool. The final phase is aggressive marketing. For the last 8 days, you should not touch your codebase and focus entirely on direct distribution. Go back to the forums and communities where you found those initial complaints. Reach out directly to those users to show them exactly how your app solves the problem they previously mentioned. Generic, copy-pasted messages are often ignored because they lack credibility. A casual, personalized note that addresses the user's specific frustration significantly increases the likelihood of a response. You can also create founder-led video demos, show the specific struggle you encountered, and then immediately demonstrate your app's problem-solving capability in under 60 seconds. Directly engaging with specific communities helps you build the personal connections needed for early traction. This focus on individual users is often what triggers that first conversion. After 30 days of following the roadmap, your distribution efforts will reach the right person. Someone will navigate your checkout flow and finalize their payment. That first revenue notification proves the project has become a business. You now have tangible evidence that your code has real market value. From this point forward, your priority is iteration. Ask your first customers for feedback. Fix their specific pain points, and release updates frequently to maintain that momentum. The first dollar provides the hard validation needed to stop watching tutorials and start scaling a solo business. It is the proof you need to confidently double down on your own product.